They guaranteed the government that they can keep private prisons at a 90% capacity. They promised the government that they can keep private prisons 90% filled. How can they do that? How can they guarantee we don't commit crimes? How can they guarantee that? Because we put in the Hot 7. We plugged in the MTV and BET and all they do is push us poison. And they know that the people on the side, the people that won't come join the
downtown Newark, New Jersey.
must do their work for.
This right here, Trayvon
So when you
Martin,
walk in knuckleheads in the street,
stop
know who they
traffic from
are.
all angles.
They might look like your family.
Channel 7,
But are they working like your family?
up there flying around. There's a standoff. Police on one side, now police down on Broad Street,
This is family, and this is love,
Broad, North
and this is what we about.
Market Street and up Market Street. So they shut the whole thing down. They shut the whole thing down. I'm here, American Representative Jackson. Not saying that go along with it, but again, we're going to film it anyway. We're going to report it
to be hip means to be updated and relevant. Hop is a form of you can't you gotta hop up. Hip hop is intelligent movement. If it's not intelligent, and if it ain't moving us nowhere, it's not hip hop. August 23rd and 24th, we an event, a 24-hour peace initiative called 24 Hours of Peace. Thanks to Southwood Councilman Ross Baraka, who put it down for us. And when some people say we can't, we didn't. If somebody says they can't, they will. If you say you can't, then you won't. Ross Baraka said we can. So for the last 3 years, you've been doing 24 hours of peace. August 23rd and August 24th. 6 p.m. to 6 p.m.
As I'm scanning the street right here, I'm looking down, I believe this right here to be North Broad. Okay, I'm looking up West Market Street, that's blocked off. And also East Market Street going towards Penn Station is blocked. There's a police officer there. And as we spin the camera, we go down to South Broad, which I'm going to state as South Broad, going down towards New Jersey. In fact, that's backed off. You
We've
understand?
created a stage for folks that want to share love, peace, unity, and safely have fun. Join us on August 23rd.
All the streets are all blocked off.
On Clinton Avenue in Tracy. 24 hours of peace and unity. And I will prove to you, we can. We can. We can. We can. We can. We can. We can.
The state of Florida had to know that this thing was going to happen. It's becoming a natural reversal.
It belongs to us.
I guess what they're saying,
not because we stand on the corner.
Said the other day, the prosecutor
that keep these buildings running.
That after
money that keep these buildings running comes out of your pocket.
To walk in his GPS would be cut off. And they also made a statement too that they're going to give him the gun that he shot Trayvon with. So it's kind of crazy. We don't know what's going to happen. Eventually, this thing is going to catch on. The state of Florida at this moment is ashamed itself. I don't mind saying it because it's not like I'm a Floridian anyway. I'm not never if I don't ever have to go to the state of Florida, I'm going to go. You know, I'm not for mayor of Newark
2014.
But again, like I said,
and I guarantee
they had to know.
When we look at this block 5 years from now, we are going to run it. Guarantee. And if you think we can't, then you. Because I know my name is Hakeem Green, Black Power.
Yo, let's give it up for brother. Let's give it up for our good brother Hakeem Green. Again, if you believe in what you heard is the truth and good for black people, let's join in, brothers and sisters. Come on, join in the circle. In fact, let's back this circle up just a little bit. We back it up a little bit. Spread it around. Spread it around. We're going to spread it around. We're going to spread it around. Can we spread it around? NAVC members? Can we spread it around?
again is the heart of Newark, New Jersey.
Exactly. No empty spaces. No empty spaces.
They want to break the chain.
This is what
Eventually, the young people are getting angry and
Let's spread
everything.
it
They know
around.
what's going to
You got a
happen.
whole space over here.
I don't know the name of this organization.
Thank you so much.
Who are y'all?
Again, if you believe in what you heard is the truth and good,
What's
and
the name of
good,
the
and
organization?
good, and good for black.
Can I get you on camera and talk with you for a minute?
Yes, sir.
For equal
All
rights
right,
for
hold
all
on a
people.
second.
Let me just
Come
wipe
on and
some
join
of
this
this sweat
circle.
off my face.
Okay.
Come on and join this circle.
What is this?
We're going to rally. We're going to protest again. All for Trayvon. All for Trayvon.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Let's spread the circle
I'm
around.
downtown.
Let's spread the circle
My name is
around.
Natasha.
No justice.
No justice!
No peace.
No peace!
No justice.
No justice!
No peace. No justice.
Well, today's day
No
2.
justice.
Now we're outraged
No
for the
peace.
verdict of George
No
Zimmerman.
justice.
You know, the young brother Trayvon
No
Martin was
peace.
murdered in
No
Florida.
justice.
North Anti-Violence has been having peaceful demonstrations. We shut stuff down. Going on 4 years. This is July the 20th.
No justice.
Speak out against the violence in our neighborhoods, but we are truly outraged today as a result of George Zimmerman being found not guilty on Saturday evening.
What do you think?
No
What do you
justice.
think,
No
Natasha?
peace.
Yes,
What do you think, Natasha? They're talking about giving George
No
Zimmerman
peace.
back his
Let me
gun,
say this.
and he said he needed his gun to defend himself, so he's gonna kill somebody else with
More
the same gun.
politics,
Absolutely, brother. I think that it's outrageous that they would even consider giving back a gun.
Yeah, they're gonna
You know,
give the gun back.
it's just a sad case all the way around because the young brother was minding his business, doing something family oriented, just a simple act of going to the store in the rain, and he never made it home. You know, and so it's outrageous that this man could be found not guilty when clearly he would not. The self-defense in itself would have been if he had sat in the car as he was instructed to do. So for him to be able to walk away clean hands, but I'm sure that his mental state is a bit, boggled right now because he knows what he did and he has to answer to something higher than us as a people. But at this point, we are outraged and we'll do this for as long as it takes until something is done because he can't walk around a free man because Trayvon is not free and his mother and his father are no longer free to love their son the way that they loved him in his physical
You know what I thought? That
No
the
justice.
state of Florida should have known something. That when you got six women, I don't care whether they're white, black, or whatever.
No justice.
Whether they happen to be
No
white.
peace.
Six
No
white
justice.
jurors.
No peace. No justice.
And they got children. All boys are anointed by
No
nature.
justice.
Oh my God, we always
No peace.
okay. With the
No
white, brown, or
justice.
whatever you're doing,
No peace.
back it up. I
No
had to
justice.
but now hold
No
on back.
peace.
So there was many things that I
No
was
justice.
that I know my mother
No
would
peace. Trayvon.
How do you do six
Martin.
women on a jury
Trayvon.
and you find this man
Martin.
not guilty of
Trayvon.
I don't understand how it was only a jury of women when they said a jury of her peers. So what are his peers? His peers are not women. But for them to sit and being beaten head about how intellectual these women are and calling for clarification on the manslaughter, giving us false hope. So I just don't understand. Like my heart hit the floor. I can't imagine what his parents went through. I know what I felt like when the verdict came down.
Trayvon.
I didn't even listen to the verdict.
Trayvon. Stop the shooting.
Stop the shooting!
Stop the shooting.
No, I think
shooting.
it's murder. That's what I thought.
Right.
The simple reason is
Stop the
if
shooting.
there's someone that's
Stop the
pursuing
shooting.
me, I don't know.
Stop the
Right.
shooting.
I have a big sign that say, hey, I'm
Stop the
able to
killing.
watch.
Stop
And
the
that's not
killing.
a registered sign.
Stop the
Anybody
killing.
can maybe
Stop the
watch.
killing.
I used to listen to
Stop the
Suburbs,
killing.
and anybody can
Stop the
definitely
killing.
film it and maybe watch.
Stop the
So
killing.
I want to know this right
Stop the
here.
killing.
What should be the result?
Stop the violence.
Should
Stop
they
the
take it to the
violence.
civil court?
Stop the violence.
I think that he should receive the same thing that Trayvon received.
Stop
I
the
believe
violence.
that he should be dealt with the same way and be as fearful as that baby was. And he should get what is coming to him because it's definitely coming. I don't want to speak ill and I don't want to speak death to the man, but we know what needs to be done and it's going to happen.
All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. Give yourselves a strong strong hand, brothers and sisters. Give yourself a strong hand, brothers and sisters. We're going to pick up our next speaker, our good brother. Our good brother, strong soldier for the good anti-violence coalition, but also strong soldier.
Zachariah 1000.
Zachariah
1000, the number 1000. Zachariah 1000. YouTube. Do you have a card or something like that?
Peace, peace. Wake up, peace.
Wake up, peace.
Listen, man, what does the verdict mean to us? And what does that tell us about our relationship with America? We have people in jail for murdering dogs. We got people going to jail for shooting themselves.
Okay.
But when they shoot an unarmed black boy in the street, they don't go to jail, they walk free. That's what does that mean? That means that we have a problem with our relationship with America. And the only way that we change that relationship is if we organize ourselves.
You know what I'm gonna do?
We have to organize ourselves on every level so we can protect ourselves from things like that. And when things like that do happen, when we have enough power to arrest them people and send them to jail. But I'm optimistic as well because I know that though Zimmerman got found not guilty, he's still not free. Right? We're going to ensure that George Zimmerman is never free. We want to make sure that he feels comfortable in this country again. You understand what I'm saying? He's going to have to look over his shoulder everywhere he goes. Yeah, I said he's wanted. Right? Right? We need to make a citizen's arrest for George Zimmerman. But it's not only George Zimmerman, it's the whole damn system that we have to bring into view. In the Dred Scott case, they said that the black man has no rights that the white man is bound to respect. And that's what that verdict teaches us, is that when we are out here by ourselves and we are unorganized, that we can fall victim, that we will always be victimized. So you got to unify. We know that it might not sound sexy and say it over and over and over again, but we're going to keep saying it until it happens. Because until it happens, we are and will be victims. We are our only defense. Nobody is going to defend us. We are not to find justice in our enemies' courts. Malcolm told us that a long time ago. So until we seize power and we sit in these seats of power, our enemies will continue to walk free. So you got to wake up. You got to organize yourself. You got to teach your babies. You got to defend each other. And you got to come on out here. Everybody got to come out here. The socialists, the Christians, the Muslims, it don't matter. Because he didn't ask Trayvon was he a Muslim or a Christian. He just knew he was a black man and it was okay to hate him. That's what it is. You are all victims. You can't stand in the mass shit.
They done gone to the other extreme.
Because they're not asking you your stand. They ice you. They just know that there is no questions for killing black people in America. And we have to change that. And we have to unify. We have to organize. We got to do one rally at a time. We got to do one rally at a time. We got to be together. We got to be together. You got to unify. You got to educate yourself.
That's right.
And you can't be afraid.
That's right.
If you ain't afraid to die on a street corner by yourself, then you should be afraid to organize.
That's right.
And if you do not organize yourself, you will be a victim.
That's right.
Your children will be victims. Your women and your mothers and your aunts, everybody will be victims until we organize ourselves.
Organize.
Yeah, it don't sound sexy and cool, but it's necessary. It's the only thing that we have is each other. Working people, black people, Latinos, Asians, and progressive white folk. We have to organize ourselves so that when something else on the scene comes up like George Zimmerman, we can ensure that he goes to prison forever. 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 They didn't even arrest him when they came on the scene. He had a gun and the boy was dead with nothing but an iced tea and Skittles, but he went home that night. You've been arrested for less. You've been arrested for driving on a suspended license. You've been arrested because you're working and you're poor and you can't pay your probation. He murdered a man and didn't go to jail. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you, brother? Yes, what does that tell you?
for you.
You'll be victimized. And now it's so blatant that our elected officials are standing with our enemies. Our elected officials are standing with our enemies. Our president is being neutral, but that's not even neutral. You on the side of our enemy. You can be objective and say that that was a murder. That was a murder. They murdered that boy out there for no reason. And then they murdered him again when they allowed his killer to go free. So I would implore y'all to just organize and support each other, and let's stay progressive and keep our minds open and stick together. And any time that we are attacked, we must come and we must unify. We must go to the masjids, we must go to the churches, we must go to these civic organizations, come out and say that it's not okay to murder our babies in the street. It's not okay for us to murder our sons. But it damn sure ain't okay for you to murder us. And we have to begin to stand up. We gotta stand up. It ain't good enough to make salat on Friday. You gotta stand up, man. They not scared of the Muslims because we can pray. They scared of the Muslims because back in the day the Muslims meant.
There it is. I believe that's ABC helicopter up there above in Newark as we're standing there. I'm recording here.
They not afraid of black preachers because you can pray.
Oh God,
Pray to you because they know the potential that when you stop being a Negro in the pulpit, you can move your people to do something. Yeah, so let's organize ourselves. Let's organize. Let's be like Dr. King and Malcolm. Yeah, let's be that. Let's be that. Let's be that. Let's stand together. Let's educate ourselves. We gotta meet once. You got once a week. They say we don't meet. We meet too much. No, we don't have enough. They say we got too many organizations. No, we don't have enough.
That's right.
If it's a million organizations, there's a million organized people.
That's right.
We need organized people.
That's right.
Yeah. So school, educate yourself and come back and help your community. And if they need us down to Florida, let's go to Florida. Let's go to Florida. And on this last point, I make an appeal to all people who love justice, no matter what your race is. I appeal to you to ensure that George Zimmerman never feels comfortable again.
That's right. Peace.
Let's give it up to Brother Al Tariq back from the Newark Anti-Violence Coalition. Let's give him a strong hand, y'all. Black power, y'all.
Black power.
Black power.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people. Do you know the Black Panther should say that? Black power and all. I'm talking about the original Black Panther Party. Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale. They should say that. Black power and all power to the people. Do you know that? Yes. We don't know that history right there. Some of us are afraid to say black power. Say it quietly. You gotta be standing strong. Standing strong in unity. Black power. All power to the people. Black power. All power to the people. Stop the shooting. 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 Stop the killing. 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 Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Peace in the streets. Peace in the streets. Peace in the streets. Peace in the streets. Hotep. 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 Trayvon. Martin. Trayvon. Martin. Trayvon. Martin. Trayvon. Martin. Trayvon. Martin. Trayvon. Martin. Give yourselves a strong hand. Keep giving yourselves a strong hand. You have down the intersection of Broad and Market streets, the most busiest intersection in the city of Newark NJ in New Jersey. For the street fighter. Come on, y'all, put y'all right black fist in the air. We want to show a sign of unity.
thing is going to come down.
We can come together in unity in 2013. Because you want to really know why? You want to really know why they can murder Trayvon Martin and come back with a not guilty verdict? Because they don't see our unity enough. They don't see black people standing together enough. All is what they see. All is what the media shows them is black people murdering and killing one another wholesale. So they say, what the hell are you mad about when you murder and kill your own every day? Every day.
That's right.
In the state of Chicago, during the 4th of July weekend, over 12 black people were killed in a one-weekend span, man. In Chicago.
That's
so
right.
the black-on-black violence and genocide is at an extremely alarming rate and at an all-time. And that's an issue that we have to deal with as a people in America. But black family, what makes this movement very serious in what we're doing as a black man and as a black male in America, do you know that now that they can murder us and get away with it as they've been doing in this country, it gives a message to those megalomaniacs out there, those racists out there, that it's open season on black people. It's open season on the black man. That's the kind of message that they will send to a racist Aryan nation or racists who don't care about people and may have the thought about shooting them anyway. Now they know that in the state of Florida, they can shoot us and get away with it. But we want to send a message and no, hell no. If you shoot one of us, we're going to come out by the tens and thousands and maybe the millions if we have to. So we got to show our unity, family, more so now today than we ever have shown it before. Because what they have showed us, that black life in America has zero value at all. There's no value to black life.
You know young
So
kids,
our
you got young
administration to show the world that we will stand together.
My mother would
We
give
don't
me
care if
money
100 degrees
I
out
would
there.
take that money and buy
They would
something.
say, hell, black people are standing today for Trayvon Martin.
That's right.
Not only we're standing for Trayvon Martin, we're standing for injustice, racism everywhere in America. And what we're doing today is
Put this man
we always brag about the struggles of the 60s. We always talk about the civil rights struggle and about what our ancestors did. But what we're doing today is stand. We are the new generation today. We are the new civil rights movement today. This is the new struggle of today. Fighting back. We're taking a stand. So don't take what you're doing because you're standing by thinking that you're not doing nothing. What you're doing is very significant. And it's very important for our because our history is being recorded in this time and in this hour, and this is our response.
I'm giving you a salute.
Did a wonderful job. We're civilized, we're obedient, we're disciplined, and we're exercising our rights to exist as human beings, and we refuse the people to shoot us down like dogs, like animals in the streets. So we're taking a stand. We take a strong, progressive stand. And in the momentarily, we're going to join with our brothers and sisters from the People's Organization of Chicago, and we're going to put our feet on the pavement, and we're going to march. We're going to march wrong. We're going to march in the heat. We're going to march in the sun. And let them know we don't get tired. We don't get weak. When you attack us, we get strong. We get strong and we stay longer. Because we want to show them that we are too black. Too black. And too strong to be broken, to be weakened by unjust racist systems. So give yourselves another strong black hand. We got to continue to big ourselves up. Big ourselves up. This is not a one-man show. We want to hear from the community as well. If the community want to come out and express your outrage about this no good racist verdict decision, then we want y'all to come forward. Come forward. The community can come forward as well and express your outrage. Long live.
Long live.
Long live. Long live. Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin.
Long live. Long live.
Long live.
Trayvon Martin.
Trayvon Martin.
Now, so how can these women, just because they're from a different origin background, because they're not black, how could they, you find this man not guilty on all charges, and the state of Florida is ready to give him back his gun? The gun that he shot the boy with. He cannot have that gun. He can, what is he going to do? Going to sell it on eBay? We've gone mad.
I will take him out myself if I have to.
I hope it don't get to that.
I'm I don't want to do that.
I understand your frustration. I hope it don't get to that. I hope it don't get into that. I know how you feel. 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 I don't understand.
Thank you, family.
Let us bring on a sister from the community and drop a few words on us to express our outrage at what happened to Trayvon
Keep hope
Martin.
alive. Keep hope alive.
I'm a graduate.
Keep hope alive.
You ain't got no
Keep
choice.
hope alive. All right. God bless.
Constitutional law and criminal law. And I'm telling you that there are books that hold laws called the Black Code. The reason why Trayvon Martin was able to be murdered and this white man get away with it is because of those laws called the Black Code that still exist. They say that a black man does not have the same rights as a white man. That a white man will never stand trial or be convicted for the murder of a black man. This is why that kangaroo court was set up, to let you know that those black codes are still in effect. We have got to march on Washington and make them repeal those laws and abolish them, not just make laws to amend them. We got to get rid of the black code. When our black boys are accosted because there's maybe four more of them on the corner and they are searching them, it's because of the black codes that state no black men may congregate on any corner at any time without a preacher standing near them. More than two, okay? So know your laws. Pick up a copy of Black's Law Dictionary. Know what they're doing to you. It is not just Trayvon that they are killing. It's all of us. Every black boy in this country is in danger right now. And until we make these laws illegal and abolished, it will continue to happen. Take your money out the bank. Cash in your stock. Cash in all of your insurance. Make sure that the 95% are heard. They only understand money. This is a capitalistic society. And they will know when you take your money out the bank that you mean business.
All right, let's give the sister a strong hand. This is a strong hand, y'all. Let's give her a strong hand. Sis, what's your name again? Let's give Melanie Summers a strong hand, y'all. Strong hand, y'all. We can do better than that. We can do better than that. Brothers and sisters, again, let's make the circle bigger. Let's fill in the empty spaces. 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 We see a car coming. We see a car up. NAVC, get on that.
Hold your position.
Hold your positions. Everybody hold their positions in a circle. Hold your positions. Let's fill in the empty spaces. Let's fill in the empty spaces. We got another speaker coming on, sis. We got another speaker. We got another speaker coming on. So again, this is the people's rally right here. So we're gonna let the people speak, voice their outrage today, family. So let's give a strong hand to Sister Adiba, y'all.
God evening, everybody, and I say God because I'm going to put God first in all of this. They call me the diva because I represent divine, inspirational, virtuous, and anointed. And this time, I'm going to open up by saying a change is going to come. No, a change is not going to come. A change is here. We need to change the way we are thinking. And you want to know how we're going to do that? We're going to do it in numbers. We're going to do it in an organized manner. We are going to support each other. We are going to start loving each other because, see, this is what's happening. We have been disrespected with happening to me. But I know one thing, that we can win this, people. Don't think it's over. It's only beginning. But we have to be humble. We have to be organized. We can't talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. We got to be about it.
That's right.
I am a little disappointed that we don't have much more people out here today. But it's all right. The ones that are here, I want you to do something for me. I always ask that you love yourself. Put your arms around yourself right there. I want you to hug yourself and love yourself.
That's right.
Love yourself and hug yourself. Say it with me. Love yourself, hug yourself. Hug yourself, love yourself. Because we got to love ourselves first. We got to have self-respect. That George Zimmerman, he may think he's not guilty. There may be a judge that found him not guilty. But in my closing, I believe and I know that there's a higher judge than that judge who said he was not guilty. And his name is God. God is in control, and may Trayvon Martin's death not be in vain.
Amen.
Trayvon Martin, rest in paradise. The diva loves you, and I know everybody out here loves you too. It's about 400 degrees, and I don't even matter to me.
Right.
Because I'm mad, but I'm gonna be humble. And I'm gonna make some difference with my voice. So y'all pray for me, and I'm gonna pray for you. Because Trayvon Martin could have been my son or your son, and he's still a part of us. So let's make a difference. A change is here. Can you say that? A change is here. The change is here. 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 All right now. God bless y'all. Peace and stand hope.
Give us a strong black hand. Give us a strong black hand. Good evening, folks. I'm the American.